Hi My Crafties, it's Tree. I hope you're having a good and crafty day. I'm here to do the tutorial for the dresser that I created out of the Kokorosa Studio dies. They're calling it a box with drawers, I think. This is their website, and the coupon code for me is L16586. It's 20% off. I hope you use it, take advantage. They have really great sales too, so definitely to go check them out. I really love this dresser. All of that information will be linked in the description box below, as well as the link to the dresser. But I thought that I would do a tutorial on how I made it, because I made it a little different. So these are all the pieces that come with the die set, and you get these two. I lost one of these, and then there's these, and I think this is a pocket or a tuck spot, this one, and then I think they hold the dresser and the drawers together. This is a decorative piece for the drawers, and you'll need 4 of those. These are the drawers, and you'll need 4 of those. This is, you won't need that. This is the side of the box in the back, and you will need 2 of those, and then I cut out 2 more for layering, matting. This is the sides, the structure of the drawers, and you'll need 2 of those, plus I got 2 for layering. And then this is going to be the top and bottom of the box. You need 2 of those, and then I chose to cut out 3 more, and I'll show you why I chose that. So there's going to be a lot of pausing and stopping, and we're going to get busy, so I'm going to get this as short as possible. Alright, let's start with the box in the back. So you have 2 of these pieces, and what I do for the matting is, you can see, maybe you can't, that there is a seam right in here that creates a border from the die, and I'm going to cut those out. Okay, you can see that they will create a mat that will fit right in there. So let me glue those on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I magically have those done. Yay! Okay, so you can see these have really good score lines, and you're just going to fold them in. You can bone fold, crease, whatever, reinforce those with your bone folder and burnish them down. I just use that, like that, okay? So they're gonna go like this. But before I do that, I want to add a top and a bottom to them. So this is the top and the bottom die, and I'm going to grab 2 of these. I'm going to grab the 2 that, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Just grab 2. And I did not cut any mats for that, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So what I did was I cut out one in the stripey and one in here. You're not going to need the whole thing. Again, we're going to cut this down for a mat. Okay, the stripey one was hard for me to see the lines, the creases to cut, so I just put the pink one over the top and cut it, which is something you could do, just cut this and then mat it, or you could measure. That's fine. Let me glue these on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so again, we're going to fold these crease lines down. All right, now that that's done, we're going to adhere the top to the top and the bottom to the bottom. Okay, so I went ahead and glued my mats down. I glued my bottom on the 2 sides and my top here. I did cut off the 2 edges on the, so that it will fit in here. Now I'll glue this side and this side, so the box will be complete. Not gluing this tab because I want this open. Okay, and that looks like that. So there we go. And it opens and closes, and it's really, really cute. Love it. Okay, we're going to set that aside, and we're going to work on the 2 sides. So again, I'm going to cut these down and make the mats to fit on here. Okay, my mats are done. And again, we're going to just score or fold on the score lines. I just hand burnish, that's fine. You can use your bone folder. I do have one here. I don't know, I don't feel like I need it. So this will be one side, one length, and this will be another length, and it will be tall. Sorry. Tall like this. Okay. This one I would, I oopsied. All right, I'm gonna peel back my layers. I would put the tabs on the outside and then put the mat on the side. So I'll be right back after I fix that. Okay, one thing I forgot was that I'm making shelf supports. So what I did was I measured on the long sides, not the short, the top or the bottom, but the sides. I measured down 2 millimeters, or is that centimeters? 2 centimeters and 2 centimeters. And then I used my, because mine's got a magnet on the back, I flip it over so I get a straight edge. And then I go down. So we need that 3 times on both sides. And then we can go ahead and glue this in right here like that. And I'll be right back. Okay, so your structure should look like this. Remember, your tabs are on the outside and hidden underneath your mat. Okay, you decide which is your top, which is your bottom, doesn't matter. And then we're gonna go to these next 3 tops and bottoms, and we're gonna cut off the 2 long sides. So I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so they kind of look like little tickets, and I just cut them off at the score line, and then you're gonna fold them on the score line. And then these will be glued in here, matching up on the pencil line. So you want it right up on that pencil line. Ooh, can you see that? There we go, right up on the pencil line, both sides, all 3, and I'll be right back. Okay, so then it will look like this. All right, now we need to construct a back for this. Okay, so I created a panel that is 3 by 3 3/4, and it's scored at 1/4 of an inch all the way around, and we're going to fold and crease, and we're going to cut out these 4 corners. Okay, that is the most fiddly part of the whole thing, I promise you. You're gonna have to, there's the cat. You're gonna have to just kind of fudge it in. You might have to re-measure and refit, that's fine. I will say the structures in here, center them between the front and the back, because then you have room for that 1/4 inch to adhere in the inside. So that is going to give you something to adhere to the other box. Okay, so let's work on the dresser drawers. We have 4 of those. And I will say that this die is really good about everything, but there is, and I use these scissors for this because it goes all the way to the point. There is a part right here, you got to just snip it to the score line on all 4 sides. So let me do that on all these, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna fold all the score lines, and I'll be right back. Okay, those are all scored and folded. You will glue the tabs to the front and back. However, yeah, and then I'll be right back. Okay, all of them are squared up. So because I put this structures in, I'm going to cut down 1 side. So just like that, level with the rest. And I will have all 4 of them done, and I'll be right back. Okay, so then the last thing we ultimately have to do is put our mats onto the front of our drawers. So I'll be right back. Okay, so all my drawer fronts are matted. I got this one a little off center, but that's okay. I like to use a variety of different patterns. I lied. We do have to glue this onto this, and you decide if you want your flap to be in the back or if you want your flap to be in the front. I'm going to go ahead and do my flap in the front. So I'm just gonna add glue to the back of this and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm gluing this down. And you just want to make sure it's even on all 4 sides. And glued down actually. And you can take your bone folder and go inside. Now I think that the pocket is supposed to go here, and then the corners there are to hold those joints together. But I think with the back it works so much better. And then you can put bottoms on here, maybe a tab there, and you can put drawer pulls on these. So I figure out which one I want to put where. So it looks really cute, and there you go. So there it is. I will be back to show you how I add the drawer pulls to these. So hang tight. Okay, so we're back to do the drawers, and I'm going to show you at least one, maybe 2. We'll see. I cut a piece that is the same size as the drawer front, and all I did was fold it in half and then in half to find center. And then I have this little itty bitty teeny tiny punch from making bottle caps, so that's what I'm using there. So all I have to do is line it up right here, and then get it in that hole there and punch. It'll be close. It might not be perfect, but it's close. Okay, so then I take a head pin, and then I have these clear rondelles from Hobby Lobby. I think they're a tree hut, so they just look like that. There you go. Lost my light though. Okay, so I'm feeding the rondelle into the head pin, and I'm going to go ahead and start my bend. It's a little fiddly. You want to get it down as close to that head pin as possible, and then you want to feed it through here. This is where it's going to get really fun. I just take my pliers and I pinch it here, and then I fold this over, pinching it again. Can you see that? And if you want, I haven't, but you could create a reinforcement piece paper to go across here, and then that one's kind of long. Let me straighten that out. I'll pause. Okay, I'm back. So I just paused, and I'm going to fold this one back over like that. And then I'm going to take this other end that's sticking out over here and fold it. Can you see what I'm doing? And then fold it back over. So this is going to be fiddly, especially if you're prominently right-handed. But if you can do both hands, then you got it good. All right, so let me squish this. All right, so then it looks like one of those old-fashioned antique knobs. Now this one is a little bit tweaked, so you know, you can just kind of fiddle with it. And the cat is very vocal today, so let me check on her and I'll be right back. All right, so there it is. Really cute. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. I'll do one more just to I don't think it's terribly difficult, but I only brought 3 head pins, so I can't do all 4 of them anyway. But I just thought we'd go through with this one together. So I have my template that I created. I got my little hole punch. And you do want a little hole punch because you don't want it to go through and then come out. Okay, so again, I fold this over so that it's like that. Then take this and fold it over. Maybe if you're dominantly right-handed, you can do that one first. You want to upright this. There. You're never going to get it completely snug, but you know, do your best. And then there we go. Super cute. I love it. It goes in there. And then of course you can decorate it the way you want. And with the flap here, you can then put more goodies in for your friend. It's very cavernous down there. And then the 4 drawers are really cute. And then put feet on the bottom. Now I don't have any feet right now. So I will be putting feet on it eventually, but this one is for me, and I did use Garden Party if you didn't recognize it. I love Garden Party, so it's my favorite out of Maggie Holmes. So yeah, you will need a pair of pliers, a small hole punch, or maybe you could just use your pokey tool and poke in, and then some rondelles and some head pins in either gold or